Hello and welcome back to some more You Don't Know Jack the Rewrite. My name is WW Dadman. You already know that. Let's go. How are you feeling? No, not really.
Oh, hello. Thank you for joining us on the rewrite.
You acted like I was saying I was fantastic.
Don't usually like it when we waste all of their precious
what's your problem?
questions on just one player, but I say to hell with them. Is this your first time on
No.
the Welcome back. We all had great fun with you last time. In case you forgot, here are your buzzers. Please allow me to remind you that this is a non-profit fan project in no way associated with Jackbox Games.
Yep.
Good luck on your ride. Meet you at the bottom.
Okay. At least we're back to normal numbers. 746.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide. This episode of The Rewrite is sponsored by ReversePsychiatry.com. We'll give you bad advice. All you have to do is do the opposite. And now, from the broadcast booth to the recording booth, here's Sam Feely.
Well, someone's feeling chipper today. We've got the cure for that. It's called taking your head out of your ass and watching the real-time collapse of society as we know it. And if me telling you that doesn't convince you to touch grass, then maybe this episode will. It's the psychology floor. Feel free to lay down on the couch and tell me everything, because the rewrite is a judgment-free zone. Freak. How much is this? Here we have. I ain't afraid of no phobia. Let's get the obligatory phobia question out of the way now. If you had a phobia of Phobos, which symptom would you most likely exhibit? Cold shivers at the thought of Mars, primal panic at the thought of joint pain, intense fear at the thought of self-reference, or pure dread at the thought of Greece? Phobos is one of the moons of Mars.
Yep.
But a fear of moons? Did you have an abusive werewolf ex or something?
I mean,
Now's the time to hit.
fear
Nice
of
job.
moons
That was
is
my
actually a
allowance
thing.
when I was
Or
8.
the
Your
moon.
category is me? Wrong? Are you mad? The internet, and life as a whole really, would be a much more tolerable experience if people were more aware of their cognitive dissonance. You know, dealing with uncomfortable truths and such. Say you want to be mindful of your cognitive dissonance and stay on the opposite end of it. What would you be angling for instead? Cognitive prosonance, cognitive resonance, cognitive consonance, or cognitive personance?
Consonants.
About time you made use of that squishy thing in your head.
Duh.
Consonance is the opposite of dissonance. And like in Wheel of Fortune, unfortunately you can't just buy consonance. But unlike Wheel of Fortune, you don't get money for it either. Vroom vroom, darling.
Wow. That's a bonus, alright.
Remember to buzz in when you see the item that correctly unites the pair on the screen. And the one of you who correctly answers the final bonus question will pocket some big bucks. Okay, let's shift this thing into overdrive. Framed artwork and finger blank.
Print. Ah. Oh, painting. Duh. That's fine.
Blank potato, and often found near TVs.
Huh? Baked? No. Baked potato, yeah. A couch, duh. Moron.
Blank wrap, and to reduce in size.
Shrink?
Score. Period of time, and often made of glass.
Oh, window. Only came up once.
Put seeds in the ground, and undercover agent or informant.
Plant.
Score. Office furniture and tower computer equals blank top.
Desk.
Score. Happy to wait and hospital inhabitant.
Patient. Dude, those have in common.
And now we head into the bonus lane. What do all of the correct answers have in common? Are they all?
Personality disorders.
Nah.
Antidepressant plans.
Nah.
Things in a therapist's office.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
Yep, they're all things in a therapist's office. And I would know.
Well,
I
you're
wouldn't.
first place, that's for sure.
But it makes sense.
Hit your buzzer. Today's special.
Igalacisp. Pay attention.
Reverse
I'm
psychology.
going to attempt to use reverse psychology on you. If you can figure out what I want you to do, buzz in and type away. Here we go. I don't want you to avoid not refusing to not type in the answer apple juice. Instead, you shouldn't not refrain from typing in something other than the answer that isn't not bouncy castle. Well,
Apple choose up bouncy castle? I have no idea.
no, I didn't tell you to not avoid refusing to do that. Don't feel bad for getting this one wrong. Like, really, you shouldn't not.
Buzz in for the buck.
Moving
It was a
right on to
50-50 chance.
empathy and other human weaknesses. Hey, are you okay? What's the matter? You seem a little bothered right now. I mean, more than usual. You can tell me, what's got your brain all wrapped up? Borrelioles, metatarsals, auricularies, or meninges? Meninges are the three membrane layers that cover the human spinal cord in the brain.
Yep.
All right, you know what? I'm done. I'm done. Enough caring. It's making me feel sick. This goes against the spirit of this game. You're dumb and you're stupid, all right? I feel so much better.
Something. And this one is.
Sometimes a dick joke is just a dick joke.
3333. This one's for you, Pete. Swing away.
If Sigmund Freud's belief that sometimes a cigar is just a cigar is true, which of these definitely isn't a cigar? A suggestively shaped calabash, a very phallic Wansdale, a naughty-looking panatella, or a penis-shaped Corona? It's clear you suffer from some kind of cognitive damage. Might want to see a doctor about that. Lonsdales, Panatellas, and Coronas are all basic types of cigars. A calabash is a type of pipe. And if you
I
can't tell the
wouldn't
difference
fucking
between a
know.
penis
I
and a
don't
smoker's
smoke.
pipe, you shouldn't be allowed to operate anything that makes fire.
How much? Nothing to sneeze at for sure. Now take a sniff of this category.
It's time to depress your luck. Showtime. Because it marked the turning point of the economic downward slope, which of these treatments would most likely help you with your Great Depression? Regular exercise and electing FDR, seeing a therapist and instating trade tariffs, antidepressants and raising the interest rate, or joining a support group and also World War II?
I don't fucking know.
Although economists don't quite agree on how much credit he deserves for it, the Great Depression of the 1930s did slowly start reversing after Franklin Roosevelt was elected President of the United States. What a wonderful mythical world where the prospect of voting for someone is a potential treatment for depression rather than a literal cause of it.
Okay.
Bingo.
Welcome to Penis. Psych.
Hit your buzzer when the first letter of the correct answer lights up. Be the first to grab all 5 letters and you get the real cash. All right, let's party.
The joy and the suffering of others.
Frickin', Schadenfreude.
Schadenfreude. Gaining all your weight back after a diet.
Yo-yo effect?
Yo-yo mama's so fat. Trypophobia is the fear of
Holes.
holes. Dr. Frazier's last name.
Huh? Who? Who?
Willie Nelson song that starts with Maybe I Didn't Love You.
Never heard of it. Ah.
TV shrink Dr. Blank McGraw.
Don't fucking ask me stuff about American TV. Oh, that's Dr. Phil. Okay, good.
Stephen R. Covey says highly effective people have 7.
Huh? Oh, really?
Adhering to societal norms.
No? Oh.
Clinical term for irrational fear.
Phobia?
Phobia. It works because you think it works. Placebo. The carrot and not the stick, blank reinforcement.
Positive?
Here's a plus. The Office's Phyllis Smith voices her in Pixar's Inside Out.
No idea.
Patient understands and accepts the risk. Informed blank.
No idea. Oh.
Entirely quitting an addiction suddenly, going blank. Turkey.
Yeah.
Psych.
That belongs to you. Hey, come on now. No rubbernecking. Back to work. Talk to me. Today's special.
Open your eyes. No, not those ones. We're rocking and we're rolling. If your mind's eye worked similarly to your actual eyes, what would be true about your mental images? They'd be clearer in a zero-G environment. Roughly half of them would be faked by your brain. Their colors would be more vivid at night, or you could imagine green better than red or blue. Here's some green for you.
Yeah.
Green is smack dab in the middle of our visible spectrum, making it the color we can perceive the best. No wonder Americans are so obsessed with money.
Makes sense with how much green there is in nature.
And this one is
good old American psychosis. And they're off. Say you're finally gonna watch American Psycho, but the guy at the ticket booth mishears you and gives you tickets to American Tycho instead. What will you be watching? A satiric horror about video game comics, a gloomy social commentary about a drum kit,
Yep.
a bloody dark comedy about car insurance, or a slasher classic about a Macedonian mountain. Taiko is the Japanese word for drums. And on that note, you like Huey Lewis in the News?
Oh God, you're not gonna sing, are you?
Oh no, I was thinking of a different kind of tribute.
What the f***? Is that an axe? Oh, no, don't do it, Sam. No, don't leave her alone. Oh my god, what are you doing?
The makers of You Don't Know Jack the Rewrite would like to clarify that the preceding skit was a joke and should stop taking everything that happens in this game so seriously.
Well, that's all the time we have this week. Here's your prescription. The only thing to fear. Same time next week. Good luck.
No idea. Literally no idea. I guess that was Fear of the Walking Dead, because that's the only thing that makes any sense. Horror for just fear. Never heard of it. No idea. Well, guess on the second go through. Fuck if I know! Tom Clancy novel? Okay, we're officially fucking guessing as of the next one. There's nothing. Okay, fear factor. Good. That was the frickin' Walking Dead one, right? Really? I have no idea, but I'm gonna just randomly guess anything that has fear in it. Same for that.
That's it for the attack. Let's see your final score. Hell of a game. What are you going to spend your winnings on? A car? Down payment on a house? Maybe a friend?
Yeah. I'm gonna spend all my fictional winnings on a fictional house, a fictional car, or fictional friends. Sure. Also, where do you buy a friend? Asking for a friend? Either way, I will see you in the next episode. Till then, leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more. And my name is WWDadmin. Bye.